So it's a preview day today here in Connecticut. It's a beautiful day. We're actually on our way to preview 3 properties this morning for a out-of-state investor. Part of our consulting services that we offer is a service where we actually go out and take a look at properties for our out-of-state investors. So what we're looking for in these properties, issues that stick out, things that could be a problem down the road, things that might hurt their investment. We're also looking for value adds, things that could help their investment. So when we're going out and we're looking at the property, we're looking at the exterior, we're looking at roofs, we're looking at potential hazards, or like I said, potential things that could add value. We take extensive video tours, pictures, and from there go back to the office and we put together kind of like an overview and a report of what we saw, report back to the investor, so that way we're able to make the best possible offer. So that's what's on course for this morning. I got a couple meetings later also, but just stick around, see what real estate's all about. This video and previewing this 3-family. Pointed out some things. I mean, backyard was kind of tight, had like a drop off in the back, which could be concerning for your tenants, or for liability reasons. The outside, I mean, that old wood clapboard, so there was a lot of rot. I mean, as I was going around, I was pointing my fingers into areas that were rotted, so that could be a concern down the road also. You mean, again, is it something that needs to be fixed right away? No, but upkeep, keeping the house up to date and looking nice, you're gonna have to tackle that at some point. A lot of chip paint. I always do point out the wood decks in the front also. I mean, you have 3 tiers of wood decks. The wood needed to be scraped and painted. Some areas were rotted, so along the lines you are going to have to do that also. Again, does not have to be done right away, but it is something you're going to have to tackle. So you want to point that out to your investor, and that's what we did. So on to the next house. These are I gotta say, my favorite, all brick. This is a 3-family side by side, one on top, but brick, somewhat my favorite. I mean, just judging by this one outside, gonna need some work here on the driveway. Got a nice bumpy driveway heading to the backyard, but as you go around and you see all the brick, I love how it's all in good condition. Don't see a lot of areas that need to be pointed. Even as you look up, I mean, it is great. Even running down towards here, the foundation, I mean, right now, the only thing I would say sticks out to me is this driveway. I mean, I probably would grade it out, have 3M come in here and get it done. Back here, I mean, this deck, again, as we said before, you have this deck that's made out of wood. I mean, you see that some repair has been done to the bottom one, but this one here, I mean, these are just some things that always stick out because, again, down the road could be something that you have to repair. That wood is kind of on the high side, what needs to be done. But as you go up here, again, looking at the brick, love it because it's not a lot of maintenance that you need. Really nice, good condition. All our power is set up, vinyl windows. You have your 3 meters, which is awesome. Really, really, really like this property. So this is something that, again, we walk around, we look at everything that jumps out at us. We'll go take a look at the inside, make sure that the numbers make sense, make sure that everything that it needs makes sense, and then from there we report back to our investor and see what we can do. Checked out 3 properties out in Bristol. Now driving to East Haven, Connecticut to pick up a signed letter of intent for a commercial property that we've been working on for a while. Super excited to get to this point of the transaction. For those of you guys who don't know, commercial letter of intent, it's basically like stating what the buyer is how the buyer is willing to purchase the property. Seller agrees or disagrees. In this case, we are totally on board with the seller with everything that they have countered. So we are going to pick up an executed letter of intent, get that over to the attorneys to get a purchase and sale drafted. Super excited to get this property on paper So we're gonna meet up with the broker now, grab that paperwork, and then just keep on going. Then picked up in East Haven, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut now, Church Street, architect meeting, design meeting with Turlington and team for our Madison project, the Marketplace of Madison. It's a Friday. So we're just pulling out of Church Street down here in New Haven, heading to Wethersfield now. Meet up with two potential tenants in our building there at Silas Deane Highway. The great thing about getting together with Richard Turlington, our developer, and his crew is that we're actually able to go through the entire project, look at plans, the design for the commercial space. We're looking at having 2 restaurants located there at the new Marketplace of Madison. So with that, we're trying to design where we would want exhaust hoods, how to set up the restaurant, and then of course looking at interior design for the bathrooms and everything. So it was a great meeting with the crew, going over all those details, and that's going to be an unbelievable project. So we're super excited to get that going. And that's it, heading out to Wethersfield, meet these tenants, then it's back out to Cheshire. But this is the day. 3:30, back in the office. Showings went great. Day's been busy running around. Zach's in here getting after it. Gonna sit down, put some letter of intents together. A couple more showings in the Southington building here. So Friday keeps going. So Friday's winding down. We're here in Southington, Connecticut, showing this 2-bedroom unit. 102 Knowles, fully remodeled, floor to ceiling window, brand new flooring, all new paint, beautiful porch overlooking downtown Southington. That's a wrap on Friday, about 6 o'clock. Showing's done, letter of intent's done. Time to eat.